The point cloud view shows the groups of sequences. Here, 5 groups are displayed. Red nodes represent their centers. The distance between each pair of centers represent SM2P measurements. We can mask the sequences using the checkbox labeled Sequences. This can be useful when the number of groups is high. We can zoom in and move the whole map. Using eccentric labeling, we can see the labels of the sequences positioned close to a point 1 and click on them. Here, one can observe that most of the sequences in this group contain the ZNF262 gene. Let's see if it is also the case for the other groups when using the search engine. The sequences containing the gene are highlighted in green. We can see that ZNF262 appears in most of the groups except the one at the bottom of the screen. The WINS1 gene appears in most of the sequences of this group. We can see it in all sequences. It appears in this group. Using the sliders, we can find the sequences shared by a lot of sick people and a few healthy ones. Here the group looks to be of particular interest because sequences are shared by a lot of sick people. We can postulate on a correlation between WINS1 and disease. When we double-click on a sequence, we access to a second view which looks like a solar system. It is useful when too many groups are displayed in the point cloud view. Here too we can display eccentric labels and search for an item. Or filter the sequences according to the supports of their classes. When we have isolated an interesting sequence, we can double-click on it. This opens a second solar system view with the sequence selected positioned at the center and icons representing documents around it. These documents correspond to PubMed papers related to the sequence. Double-clicking on a document opens it in a new window of the browser. This feature is particularly appreciated by the biologists because it improves the swiftness of their research. Double-clicking on the sequence brings us back to the previous view. We can also access the point cloud view from any other view by clicking on the point cloud button at the top of the screen. When we click on a sequence, a tooltip is opened containing its label, its distance from the center, its supports, and a button, Go to Tree Map. It opens the sequence in the Tree Map view. The Tree Map view is used to see the hierarchy of the sequences. While a sequence is a leaf of the tree map opened is comprised of only 2 levels, the sequence and its classes supports. At the top of the screen, the path from the root to the actual sequence is displayed. We can move to an upper level of the hierarchy by clicking on the corresponding node in the path. We can remove the supports and so display a third level of the hierarchy. Colors according to classes and areas according to their corresponding supports help users to easily identify particular nodes. As one can see here, healthy and sick values are roughly the same except for the sequences containing PHLDA1. Double-clicking on it allows us to access a lower level in the hierarchy. The path at the top is then updated. When we click on PHLDA1, a tooltip is opened containing the button Go to Point Cloud. This button brings me to the point cloud view where the sequences contained in the node of the tree selected are highlighted.